We are here at the legendary 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass, home of the Players Championship. Meet John and Pete and their special guests and enjoy 4 days of VIP access March 10th through the 13th. It's going to include 2 days of live trading with all the Market Rebellion analysts. You're going to get to meet John, Pete, and special guests. We do have limited seats. There's only 10 seats available. Sign up below. Make sure you get here. We want to see you at the Players Championship.
Hello, folks. I am John Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. 3 at 3, we bring you what we're seeing as far as unusual option activity. You have to decide how to trade it, and if this information is appropriate for you, how you want to take profits and cut losses. I can't do that for you. All right, let's get started with today's unusual activity. Well, looking at Simon Property Group, that bearish put buying that we cited yesterday worked out pretty well. It was about 148 bucks. It's about $2 lower than that today, been lower than that even. And this is obviously a REIT that is exposed to interest rates. Not that the interest rates are going crazy, but broad market, people were just selling. So March 140 puts, I, as you know, don't buy those out of the monies. I buy at the monies, and I sell out of the monies. So today I was selling puts against the puts that I own. As long as you maintain that one-to-one relationship, folks, you are not exposed to the downside and no more exposed, in fact, less exposed to the upside, because you've collected a premium against the premium that you paid out for the puts that you purchased. So is this one working? Yes. Is it a home run? Not yet, but certainly moving like it could be 100%er. So bang, that is a quick update for you. Also, live at the Players Championship, March 10th through 13th, down at Sawgrass, which is just outside Jacksonville. Might even be within Jacksonville, because I remember from my geography class that Jacksonville was one of the largest statistical metropolitan areas in the United States as far as square miles and so forth. It's huge. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the Players Championship. They will be playing. They, being the pros, will be playing. We took over for a company that backed out because of COVID. We got this, a once-in-a-lifetime really deal, to get a very big, Fortune 100 companies, VIP access, the whole 9 yards for TPC Sawgrass, the 10th through 13th. And how did we enhance it? Well, we enhanced it by bringing a bunch of our cool friends. Steve Ehrlich, the CEO of Voyager, Tom Lee, Fundstrat co-founder, Tony Dwyer, Chief Market Strategist, Canaccord Genuity, Ryan Mastro, our Chief Option Strategist, AJ Monty, our Chief Market Strategist, Bill Johnson, our lead instructor for options, and of course, my brother Pete and I. We will all be there the 10th through the 13th, and I can't encourage you enough to be there, folks. We're going to do 2 days of live trading, Thursday and Friday. Of course, there's no real trading except in crypto on Saturday and Sunday, but here's what it includes. 4-day VIP pass. We have a marquee suite on the 17th hole. How about that? Then live trading for 2 days, where we're trading live. You could be trading too, and you could be asking us questions as we're trading. Why are you doing that, John? Why are you buying this? Why are you selling that? Blah, blah, blah. All of that. Private one-on-one coaching, deluxe accommodations for 5 nights at the Hyatt. Yeah, that's right. We got you in good quarters there. Hole-in-one challenge, Thursday meet and greet at Top Golf in Jacksonville. All inclusive. This is your food, your beverage, everything throughout the event. Well, once you pay, everything is included. So all you got to do is get yourself to Jacksonville. We even have complimentary shuttle to and from the tournament, champions dinner, exclusive suite access, yada, yada. A lot of great stuff, folks. All right. Make sure you check it out. marketrebellion.com/golf. Now, let me tell you about a little energy play. BP, bullish call buying in British Petroleum. Stock's 32 bucks. They're buying the March 35s. Just like I started off with when I was telling you about SPG, Simon Property, I buy at the money and sell out of the money. These are calls, not puts. So I'm not going to be selling out of the money puts against this. I'm going to buy the 32s, sell upside calls as it rallies, which I think it will. We've cut back on production. We've got, saber rattling over in Ukraine. Those are reasons I want to be long energy. BP, a great player in the space. 4,000 of those March 35 calls. Next, Patterson Energy. Ooh, two different energy plays today. That's right, two. Patterson, PTEN, $10 stock. They're buying 7,000, which is 700,000, because every option is for 100 shares of stock. 7,000 options, 700,000 shares of stock as far as 7,000 option contracts. Multiply the contracts by 100 shares. That's how you get it. So they're buying just out of the money. Now you could buy those. You could buy the 10s and so forth and wait and then pull the trigger on selling higher prices. That's one of the ways to do it. You heard me perhaps talk about Facebook. As the stock dropped, I was pounding out puts at the 235 level and so forth today, which was about $100 lower than where I got out of Facebook in October. Look it up. You can probably still Google it. It's probably still there. When Ms. Hagan testified before Congress and was on 60 Minutes, the whistleblower in the Facebook case, that's when I said, time to get out for a while. Let's take a break. $300 billion later, selling puts down there against other puts that I own. Bang. But Patterson Energy, buying at the money calls, waiting and being patient because we've got 2 months, selling upside calls against it. Lastly, Costco. Now this one already worked. How do I know? Well, because at 11:44, I saw, and our team saw, Costco calls coming across, $500 stock, folks. $521. They're buying 2,000 of those March 525 calls. $4 out of the money. That's not much. Obviously, that's a breath for Costco. So we bought calls at the 520 strike and waited. And you know what happened? This is what happened. Take a look at that. Stock's 523. Yeah, that's up $2. But guess what? The day's range was that it was up as high as 526.44. Got to sell some of those calls pretty big and fat. No matter what way Costco goes now, we make money. How do I know? Because we were able to collect as much for the calls that we sold as the calls that we bought. So you get to keep that credit for the calls you sold. You put the calls on the table. This could be that $5 spread, the difference between those two strike prices, 520, 525. And we could just really stick them hard in this one, because what is my rate of return if I actually got a credit for doing the trade? I'll let you guys think about that. All right. Whoops, there we go. Market Rebellion. We can teach you all kinds of strategies like the one I just described. Strategies that if you have access to the after hours, you can scalp stock in the after hours, like we're going to get tonight in Snap. You can, or Amazon, you can trade in the after hours. Then there's certain strategies that are really attractive for you. If you cannot trade in the after hours, well, there are still plenty of strategies you can use. You want to learn more about trading stock options or crypto, go on over to marketrebellion.com/get started. You can get started at the base level, intermediate, or advanced. We have all three. We have coaches, we have mentors, we have subscription businesses, all of that at marketrebellion.com. One more time, marketrebellion.com/get started gets you there. marketrebellion.com/golf. lets you see about that. Again, a once in a lifetime experience, folks. Sold a few more tickets yesterday. I think we're down to our final 8 tickets now for this, and then it's done. Then it's finished and you can't get in. Don't call, because I won't be able to help you at that point. But if you call now, haha, you can still get in. If you click on marketrebellion.com/golf. Thank you, folks. Have a great afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow right back here on Market Rebellion Television.